Level 1, you're the guy nobody talks about. You show up early, you set up the perimeter, you put out the orange cones. Nobody asked you to put out the cones, but you put them out anyway because somebody has to. And that somebody is always you. You're wearing full kit on a Tuesday morning in 40-degree heat because the sergeant said, be ready, and you are always, always ready. Your boots are so clean they catch light. Your radio is charged to 100%. You have a backup radio. You have batteries for the backup radio. You are so prepared, it is almost a medical condition. The other guys are still eating breakfast sandwiches in the truck, and you are out here, standing at the edge of the tape, watching a parking lot, protecting a scene that hasn't even become a scene yet. This is your life right now. This is the bottom of the ladder. You are a human traffic cone, and you have never been more professional about it in your entire life. Level 2, they let you hold the shield, not use it. Hold it. You are the wall. You are the physical manifestation of standing still while everyone else does something cool directly behind you. You can hear the team moving. You can feel the energy shifting. Something is happening on the other side of this door, and your job, your one sacred job, is to not move. Your arms are burning. Your shoulders are screaming. You have been holding this thing for 11 minutes, and nobody has said a word to you. You are a piece of furniture that sweats. But here's the thing. You take it seriously. You take it so seriously, it's almost spiritual. Because one day, you will be on the other side of the shield. And when that day comes, you will remember what it felt like to be the wall. You will respect the wall. You are building character right now. That is what you are telling yourself. Character. Lots and lots of character. Level 3, you're on the stack. Second position, not first, second. First position is glory. First position kicks the door, clears the threshold, announces presence to the universe. You are second position, which means you go in right after glory and immediately have to figure out where glory went, and also where the threat is, and also where your teammates are, and also not shoot anyone who is not supposed to be shot, all within about 1.5 seconds. This is harder than it sounds. This is so much harder than it sounds. Your brain is running 17 processes simultaneously, and your body is moving before your brain finishes any of them. You're not thinking anymore. You are a system. You are a trained, calibrated, highly stressed system moving through a doorway at speed, and it is terrifying and electric, and the most alive you have ever felt in your entire life. Second position is secretly the hardest job in the stack. Nobody will ever tell you that. But you know. Level 4, you're the breacher. You have the tool. You have the big, heavy, beautiful, destructive tool, and you're about to use it on a door that has never done anything wrong to you personally. But that is not the point. The point is entry. The point is speed. The point is that moment when the door stops being a door and becomes a loud, splintered problem for the floor. You feel the team behind you. You feel the weight of the moment. You swing, and the sound is enormous and wrong and perfect all at once, and then you are moving. Stepping aside, letting the stack pour through because your job was the door and the door's handled. You stand there for a half second in the wreckage of the frame, and you feel something ancient and deeply satisfying in your chest. You broke something on purpose, professionally, with paperwork. This is peak human experience. Level 5, you're the marksman. You are not moving. While everyone else is sprinting and stacking and breaching and yelling, you are lying completely still in a position you have been in for so long that the ground has learned the shape of your body. You see everything. You see the door. You see the window. You see the guy on the team who always forgets to tighten his left knee pad, and it's going to slide down again in about 40 seconds. You can already tell. You are a human surveillance system with a very long, very accurate consequence attached to you. You don't speak unless you have something that matters. When you do speak, everyone stops talking. When you say the word clear, 3 people exhale at the same time. You have more patience than should be legally allowed in a person. You have been still for so long that a bird almost landed on you once. You took that as a compliment. Level 6, you're the negotiator. You are the one standing between everything going wrong and everything going worse. You have no shield. You have no breaching tool. You have a phone and a voice and a very specific understanding of human psychology, and the ability to sound calm when absolutely nothing around you is calm. You are talking to someone who is scared and armed and backed into a corner, and your entire job is to make them feel like the corner has a door in it. You listen more than you talk. You use their name. You ask about their dog. You actually care about the dog. That's the thing nobody understands about you. The caring is real. It has to be real, or it doesn't work. You are the most emotionally intelligent person on the team, and you will never be in a highlight reel, and you don't care. Because the moment someone walks out of that building on their own 2 feet, you feel something that no amount of door kicking can touch. Level 7, you're the team leader. You're not in the stack. You're not on the phone. You are standing at the command position, and you are watching every single moving piece of this operation at the same time. You see the breacher's angle. You see the marksman's sight line. You see the negotiator's posture. And you know from the way her shoulders dropped 2 minutes ago that the conversation shifted. You are reading a situation that is changing every 4 seconds and making decisions that affect real human lives. And you are doing it with incomplete information, because there is always incomplete information. And that is never going to change. You trained for this. You trained for the uncertainty specifically. The weight of it doesn't crush you, it focuses you. You give the signal, not with words. With a look. One look, and the whole team moves like a single organism, and you feel it happen the way a conductor feels the orchestra. And it is the loneliest and most connected feeling in the world at the same time. Level 8, you're the commander. You're not even on site. You are in a room with screens and maps and people handing you information on paper. And you are making decisions for a team you cannot see, in a building you cannot enter, for an outcome you cannot guarantee. You know every person out there by name. You know their families. You know who has a kid starting school next week, and who just got back from leave, and who is ready for this, and who is almost ready but not quite. And you send them anyway, because the job is the job, and the job does not pause. You watch the feeds. You hear the radio. And then there is a moment, one specific moment, where everything either works or it doesn't. And you are standing in a room full of screens, and you cannot do anything except trust the training, trust the team, and wait. That wait is the hardest thing you have ever done. Harder than any stack. Harder than any door. And then it's over. The radio crackles. Everyone is out. Everyone is fine. The building is clear. And you sit down in a chair in a room full of screens, and you realize something that nobody who watches the highlight reels ever understands. Every role held the line. The cone guy, and the shield guy, and the breacher, and the marksman, and the negotiator, and the leader, and the person in the room with the screens. Every single one of them was the job. And the job only worked because all of them showed up completely. There is no small role in this. There never was. The guy who set up the orange cones this morning, he's the reason the perimeter held. And somewhere, right now, he's back at the truck, finally eating his breakfast sandwich, and he knows exactly what he did. And that is enough. That has always been enough.